Okay, so here we are, back in the grind, trying to make some money, because we spend almost all of them. So let's go to work and see how that goes.
Bring it on!
So the first one was a success, morale -3, but $6. Not bad. And again, morale -2, money +8, cool, we're up to $25. And as soon as my shift ended, I headed to the hospital with more books in my bag to see if they could help Arn regain his memory. Okay, so the game forces us now. When I arrived in the hospital, I went straight to Arn's room with several heavy bags of books in my arms. I was surprised to find quite a crowd gathered in his room. In addition to Abigail, his scornful ex-girlfriend, Osher, was there as well. So now we meet the infamous Angry Dad. Arn's father was a well-known and wealthy businessman who was often away on business. It must have been the first time he came to visit his son since the accident, since the scene I walked in on was rather emotional. Good morning, everyone. Osher, Amy? And we go, oh, you're back again. I was surprised by the cold reactions and saw by the mascara running down Abigail's face that she had been crying. She still looked distressed, but I remained skeptical of the legitimacy of her reactions. She had been a heartless scam of a girlfriend when they were together, and I doubted that she had changed her ways at all in the time they were apart. Marantha, I brought some books for Arn. Oh sure, he can read them on his own. He'll get a headache. Amy, that's okay. I plan to read it to him. Abigail offered to as well. Maybe I should be the only one to read it to him until he's well enough to read on his own. Amy, wait, what? Why? If I interject, I know I have been away for too long, considering my son's condition, but I can say I forgive you for your recklessness, Amy. This incident never would have happened if you weren't being so frivolous that night. What? What on earth do you mean? You heard him. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know that you two should have been more careful. You were the one with him, so you should have been more thoughtful instead of putting both of you at risk. You may not realize the severity of this since you were badly injured, but aren't suffering from a great pain both physically and psychological because of you. I felt almost dizzy at his accusations. It was terribly upsetting and hardly made any sense. I felt surges of several different emotions, mainly defensiveness and anger. I hope she won't fuck this up. I knew more than they did about what he was going through, since I had been here at his side the entire time. It was more real to me than to either of them, and even the mere thought of the incident being my fault made my heart ache. After all that had happened, even if I didn't believe that it was true, that was the very last thing that I wanted to hear. Well, tell them to stop talking about the accident. Or tell them you're innocent. Well, that's a tough one. Well, I could defend myself, but I don't think that's going to help a lot. Or we can tell them to stop talking, but that's going to look like oh man. Actually, from the medical standpoint, I think that's talking about the accident is wrong. So, let's tell them this. I'm sorry if this sounds harsh, but if you're that worried about him, then you really shouldn't be talking about the accident right now. Do you think he likes hearing about it all the time? Or should still look rather offended by my words? You think you have the right to say that? Amy, as I said, I apologize for being too blunt, but it's true, the accident was exactly that, an accident. But as I said, it's not going to help him at all if you two keep bringing this up time and time again. Abigail, you shouldn't talk back to your elders. Amy, I'm just telling the truth. Oh, sure. It's an important matter of discussion, don't just try to brush it off. Amy, Arn's still in shock, please be considerate of that. Oh, sure. Well, you are right that we shouldn't put any unnecessary stress on him. Amy, if you two want to talk to me further, let's do it elsewhere, okay? You should be just as considerate of his condition if you're so worried. Abigail, of course I'm worried. I'm his girlfriend. Very well then, Aaron. Oh my god. She really did try to sneak back in. Yes? Osher, I'm sorry for bringing this up right now. Please get adequate rest here so you can recover faster, my son. Amy. Abigail? Abigail what? She glared at me pointedly when I questioned her. Amy. An apology? Abigail. I'm not apologizing to you. Amy. I meant Aaron. Abigail. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't realize I was doing anything wrong. Muttering a brief goodbye, Osher left the room without another word. Man, that's a bitch. I hate that girl, but seems like we played it okay, because we really didn't cause a scene. Our morale is quite high, and the energy still is up over 80, so... Well, it's evening. I don't think they will allow us in there. We don't have the money, so... Oh, but it's Monday. Let's go to the library. We can grab some new books. Borrow books. Cool. Morale up and buy items. Energy down. Yes. Yay, new books have arrived. I borrowed some. Morale +3, energy -2. And read books 1. Okay, we can't get any more, but let's update the blog. Lots of new romance books out. I made a list of the most interesting ones to review. Romance +1, morale +3, and energy -2. Cool. Amy, it's late. I need to get back home now. So we got a book for Aaron for tomorrow. I must go to sleep now. Tomorrow I have to work. No change with Aaron, but morale is even higher. We got more money. Romance +1. Things work out just fine. Morale +5, energy +9. We are sleeping. I need to hurry. Yes, yes. The good old parlor. I was very kind in people voting me according. Wow, $7.
Bring it on.
And $6. Cool, we're up to $38. Man, I really wonder if we could find a better job somewhere. Maybe we could ask in the restaurant, or in the trendy disco pub. But you know what? Let's go to the hospital. Talk to Aaron. Success our relationship and morale up. Read a book. Our relationship and the romance up. Fail. Our relationship up. Okay, still it increases the relationship volume, so let's read in the book. Cool. Relationship change +1.
Bring it on.
And we got romance up, morale up. Yes, things are working nice. Oh no, Abigail has come to visit. Oh, she's a bitch. I hate that piece of shit woman. Oh, that's our home, okay. We still haven't been in the gym though. We might want to visit it tomorrow. Let's check out the restaurant. The Chateau is one of the most exclusive restaurants in town. Because of that, if I want to have dinner here, I should wear an elegant dress. The chef is a real maitre, full of creativity, and I could learn much from his dishes if I could get the chance to have a dinner here. I should come back here at noon or sunset if I want to eat something. Okay. You know what, let's go home and we can try to read. Fail? Let's cook something.
Awesome.
Yum yum. Cooked meal. Energy +6, morale +3, money -12. Okay, so relationship with Aaron is up, morale is up, energy up, and money up.
Yeah.
And we slept well. Again, a world made of ice cream. So let's go into the parlor. Oh damn, fail and a success. Cool, but in the end we have $38 now. That's good. So let's visit Aaron. Despite what happened last time, I still came to the hospital to go check on Aaron. Abigail was at his side most of the time, and it was almost impossible to find any time alone with him, but I didn't want to lose hope that I would eventually have a chance. After all, the only person who was really going to correct his memories was me. Abigail was perfectly happy to pull him deeper into the spider web. I wasn't surprised to find Abigail in Aaron's room when I walked inside, but I couldn't help but frown when I saw her holding his hand. It was more her words that bothered me though. She was flirting with him shamelessly. Let's enter the room. I felt undecided, but forced myself to go inside and act like nothing was amiss. Amy. Hi Aaron, how are you feeling today? Oh hello Amy, I'm feeling a little better. And we go, all thanks to TLC. TLC. Aaron, I suppose so. What the hell is a TLC? Aaron laughed at the comment and smiled at me warmly. Feeling forward, I walked over and held Aaron's other hand. His smile became a look of confusion. Abigail, excuse me, but what are you doing? I'm glad to hear you're feeling better, said Amy. Fewer headaches and such? Oh, yeah, I almost feel healthy enough to read on my own. I'm still here, you know. Amy, I'd still be happy to read to you if you'd like. Okay, we fucked her up. Big time. She's just angry. +5. Cool. Okay, that would be nice. Thank you. He smiled and glanced at Abigail's infuriated expression before chuckling. Wow, Amy, you're almost ignoring Abby. Amy, oh, Abigail. Hi, I didn't realize you were here. I guess I didn't notice you. Abigail cast me the most venomous glare a girl could manage before letting go of Aaron's hand and storming out of the room. He looked a bit surprised at first, but he didn't seem so ill at ease when I laughed. Amy, don't worry, that's just how she is. She'll be back soon enough. She was always like that. Amy, pretty much, but it's okay. I'll keep you company. Let's stay there. Aaron and Abigail. Favor. Why won't he stop looking at the Abigail? Morale -6, energy -4. Well, that didn't go okay. Let's go back home and read a book. Cool. That helped. Romance +1, morale +2, energy -2. So let's go into... well, we could cook something though. Maybe that would be better. Well, we are still low on money and I would love to buy some new books later on. So let's go into our room. And we can phone our friends. Cool, success. Morale +4, energy +1. And now it's time to go to bed. Relationship with Aaron +5, romance +1. Morale and energy is down though, but we have more money. So much noise last night. Morale only +2, energy +6, but we're okay. It's Thursday now, so tomorrow we might want to go to the library tomorrow, grab a book, and then buy, say, 2 books from the biggest mall and bring it to him.
Awesome!
Cool. We gained $6, and we gained $7. Nice. So now let's go to the hospital. We can talk to Aaron. Our relationship changed slightly.
Who's awesome? I'm awesome.
Success! I had a really good time talking with Aaron. If only it could be always like that. Okay, that increased our morale. Abigail is here. Everybody here. So let's go to the mall. Buy the books. 12 each. Recipe books. Get better results from cooking at home. Get better results when doing physical exercises. Elegant dress. Yeah, this one is definitely for the luxurious restaurants. Let's buy 3 so we can read to him really. And now let's head home and read a book.
Who's awesome? I'm awesome.
Nice. Okay, everything is positive. We gain further even bucks.
Yeah!
And we slept well. So look at that, morale 73 and energy 90. We are doing great. I need to hurry, my morning shift at the ice cream shop starts soon. So let's go there. Oh man, we fucked things up. We gained $4.
Yeah!
And we got $8 for this one. Cool. Oh, she looks so nice. And it's Friday, so let's go to the library. And... no, hold on, there was something going there. I was in the library browsing through the books when I wandered over to the romance section. It was a nice break just to look around and read all the different titles. I walked up and down the rows of books, smiling fondly when I remembered the various familiar titles. I stopped when a particularly memorable title caught my eye. It had more significance than all the others, and there was no mistaking it for anything else. Three Fates by Nora Roberts. I'm not familiar with this book. This book, Aaron got it for me. I kept my voice to a whisper when I spoke. The thought was bittersweet, but I smiled slightly nevertheless. Aaron had brought a copy of the book for me after we were together for a month. It had been such a pleasant surprise that he remembered Nora Roberts was my favorite romance author. I grabbed the book off the shelf, gathering my things, and went over to the front desk to check it out. I went straight to the hospital, and it didn't take long before I found myself in the now familiar hallway outside Aaron's room. There was no sign of Abigail, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't relieved, but instead I found Osher in Aaron's room. It looked like they were having a somewhat serious conversation, since the topic died as soon as I walked in. Good afternoon. Osher, hello. Aaron, hi, Amy. I shook Osher's hand and smiled politely before turning to Aaron. Did you like the books I brought you the other day? Aaron, yeah, thanks. Abigail already read one of them to me. It was great. Amy, I'm glad to hear it. I have another one for you. I handed the book to him, my smile never fading. He took it and examined the cover curiously, flipping it over to read the summary of the back. What is that? Tell the truth or be vague. Well, we shouldn't force his memory, so let's be vague. It's a nice book I thought Aaron might remember. Osher nodded without saying anything else. Aaron, it does look kind of familiar. Amy, we both read it. Do you remember the story at all? Aaron, not really. Mind if I read a few pages? Amy, sure, go right ahead. But would you prefer I read them to you? I don't want you to get a headache. Aaron, that's all right. I'm healthy enough to read on my own now. Amy, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. I gently placed my hand over his, and he smiled with a nod. Osher looked at me a bit suspiciously, but remained silent. We both waited for a few minutes as Aaron read. He flipped the first page and read over the next few. We waited in silence, but there was no look of recognition on his face. Oh no! What happened? Sorry, I don't remember it, and to be honest, it doesn't seem very interesting. Amy, well, I've got to go home now, but I'll come to see you tomorrow. I look forward to it. Amy, I'll see you soon. Bye. I felt disappointed that he didn't remember, and sadness that he wasn't even interested in reading it. I had been hopeful of that one, since the book had once meant so much to him. I shook my head slightly to dismiss the dark thoughts as I left the room. I was determined to remain positive. There was still a whole world of opportunity ahead of us. Yeah, that's the right approach. So let's go to the library and borrow books. Nice. And let's update the blog. Discipline plus 1, morale plus 2, energy minus 5. We can do it again. Okay, morale and romance up. You know what, let's do it again. We need to get out of the rut. It's late, I need to go back home now. I'm not really stupid, but I want to disturb Gwenda and get back. Well, this is our first bad day in regards to our relationship with Aaron. I mean, seriously, that just didn't work out well for us. At least we got some money, and we have the books to read him. Success. Nina came to sleep near my feet, and her presence made me sleep peacefully. Okay, it's Saturday now, so I need to think carefully about what I'm going to do. Let's go to the hospital. Read him a book. Cool, that changed it a bit. Success. He really liked the book I brought him. We talked about the story and the characters just like old times. No, Abigail, fuck you. On his relationship and morale up. Let's try it. No. Okay, that didn't work. Morale minus 10. Holy crap. Well... You know what? I think we might jog a bit. Success. There's nothing better than running in the middle of nature. Discipline +1, morale +4, and energy -5. The park is closed at this hour. I guess I should go somewhere else. So let's head home. And I would like to try to write a poem.
Who's awesome?
It worked.
I'm awesome.
It turned out to be a very sad poem, but I think it's very nice. Creativity +1, morale +2, energy -3. I'm not really sleepy, but I don't want to disturb Wanda. Okay, relationship +1, and everything else +1. Cool. Oh, except for culture, we're a very uncultured girl.
Yes!
And a good night's sleep. Morale +2, energy +18. Now let's repeat. Try to read him a book. Okay, cool. It worked.
Yeah!
And he liked the stories. So nice. Abigail is here. Let's try to hang out. No. Okay, well that's a bad idea, I guess. She always just makes that freaking thing. Let's visit the disco. We haven't been here at all. This is one of the most trendy pubs in the whole town. All you can do here until All you can do... Wait, what? All we can do here until sunset is have a quick snack. Oh, okay. But after sunset is when it really comes to life. During the weekend you can attend live concerts, and from Monday to Friday you can have a drink, dance, or eat something really good. Unlike the expensive restaurant which requires elegant clothing, you can come here even in casual clothes. Tonight there's a live concert of a hip-hop band.